Hello everyone! Today we are going to learn how to communicate in everyday situations. Our lives have changed a lot, but we still go to the supermarket, jogging or to take a walk. In this video, we will learn vocabulary about daily activities. We will review present continuous and much more. Are you ready? Let's go! Good morning, everyone! Today I have a lot of things to do. I'm going to share my routine with you. First of all, I'm going to have a shower and I'll have breakfast. I like to start my day with energy. I'll have a cup of coffee with milk and 2 slices of bread with olive oil. What do you have for breakfast? Mine is one of the most common breakfasts in Spain. Have you heard about English breakfast? It's really huge. It includes egg, sausage, beans with tomato sauce, bread, bacon, tomato, and mushrooms. Well, we had our breakfast and we are prepared for the day. Now I'll go shopping. Would you like to come with me? I'm on my way to the supermarket. I have to buy some groceries. Luckily, I've made my shopping list in advance. I have to buy 6 cartons of milk, a dozen eggs, some coffee, dog's food, chicken breast, lettuce, 3 tomatoes, and 1 kilo of carrots. Have you noticed that I used different ways of accounting my groceries? We are going to learn about countable and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns can be counted, for example, eggs, tomatoes, carrots. When we use countable nouns in a positive sentence, we can use an if there's only one, or some if there are more than one. For example, the supermarket has some tomatoes for sale. I need a lettuce. For negative sentences, we still use an, but we substitute some for any. I don't have any eggs at home. Uncountable nouns can't be counted, for example, coffee or milk. However, we can count cartons of milk or coffee packages. When using uncountable nouns in a sentence, we use some in positive sentences and any in negative, as in countable nouns, but we can't use a or an. Many of the countable and uncountable nouns are the same both in Spanish and English, but others are not. For example, furniture. We can count furniture in Spanish, but it's an uncountable noun in English. Another rule of countable and uncountable nouns applies to much, many, and a lot of. They mean the same, but they have its own rules. We use much and uncountable nouns. I haven't got much money. Many and countable nouns. I don't have many apples. A lot of and both countable and uncountable nouns. This recipe uses a lot of potatoes. I need a lot of flour for this cake. I propose you a simple exercise that you can do every day and improve your English without noticing. Just write down your groceries in English. That will help you remember the names. Imagine now this situation. You are in an English-speaking country. You need to buy a thing. but you can't remember its name. You're now in the shop, in front of the seller, and you can't find the word. What would you do? Easy. Describe it. Describing things is just like describing persons, as we learned at our first video. This time, you'll describe a thing using colors, shape, size, what it is made of. For example, this thing, it's round and white or transparent. It's light and very fragile. It will break easily. When connected to electricity, it will shine. Guess it? It's a light bulb. Another example. It's made of wood, plastic or metal. It's triangular. It's found usually in wardrobes. It's used for clothing. Easy. It's a clothes hanger. Let's review some useful vocabulary when asking. How big is it? Small, big, medium, large, huge, tiny? What's its shape? Triangular, circular, squared, rectangular? How much does it weigh? Is it light or heavy? What's it made out of? Wood, steel, stone, paper, plastic, leather, iron, silk, glass? If you describe a thing correctly, you will always find what you are looking for. Let's move now to our next lesson, present continuous. We have used present continuous several times in this video. For example, I've said, I'm going to have a shower. Remember, we use present continuous in these situations when something is happening right now. For example, if someone asks, what are you doing? You can answer, I'm watching a video. Or, be quiet, children are sleeping. We can use present continuous when something will happen in an immediate future or is previously arranged, so we know exactly when will it happen. For example, I'm going to the supermarket. What are you doing next week? I'm having a birthday party on Saturday at 2 p.m. To form a present continuous, we add verb to be in present and ing at the end of the verb. I am watching. You are sleeping, and so on. If we want to use the negative form, we put not after the verb to be. I am not going to your house. So, we are returning home with all our groceries, but when we arrive, we realize that we have made a mistake. Now, we have to come back to the store and return something. It should be easy if we still have the bill. Seller can refuse the return if we don't have it, so keep it. It's important to distinguish between return and refund. When returning an item, you can change it for another with the same value. If you ask for a refund, you will have your money back. For example, someone bought you a pair of shoes as a gift, but they are not the right size, so you can return them and look for a pair that fits, or refund them and keep the money. So, that's all, folks. Now, let's practice this lesson. We've prepared you some activities. One is the song 500 Miles by the Proclaimers. Fill the gaps. Another is about describing objects. You'll find a sheet with some objects. Try to describe them as much as you can. See you in the next video. Stay safe and sound.